Dear students of 10th class, today I am going to explain you the page number 20 onwards from the previous lesson. It is para to enhance the image of this long awaited friend in my imagination. I don't want to jot down the facts in this diary the way most people would do, but I want the diary to be my friend, and I am going to call this friend Kitty. Since no one would understand a word of my stories to Kitty if I were to plunge right in, I'd better provide a brief sketch of my life, much as I dislike doing so. My father, the most adorable father I have ever seen, didn't marry my mother until he was 36 and she was 25. My sister Margaret was born in Frankfurt in Germany in 1926. I was born on 12th June 1929. I lived in Frankfurt until I was 4. My father immigrated to Holland in 1933. My mother, Edith Hollander Frank, went with him to Holland in September, while Margaret and I were sent to Aachen to stay with our grandmother. Margaret went to Holland in December and followed in February when I was plucked down on the table as a birthday present for Margaret. I started right away at the Montessori nursery school. I stayed there until I was 6, at which time I started in the first form. In the sixth form, my teacher was Mrs. Cupres, the headmistress. At the end of the year, we were both in tears as we said a heartbreaking farewell. In summer 1941, Grandma fell ill and had to have an operation, so my birthday passed with little celebration. Grandma died in January 1942. No one knows how often I think of her and still love her. This birthday celebration in 1942 was intended to make up for the other. The grandma's candle was lit along with the rest. And this is the end of your page number 20. I have already sent you a photograph of the words and with their meanings. Let me explain the today topic. This is actually about a young girl who is 13 years old. Her name is Anne Frank, and she is going to talk actually with or to her friend, which is actually a diary, and she names her diary Kitty. But before going to talk with the diary, she is giving us some brief sketch of her family background so that we may not be confused. But she does not like to have us known about her family background. She says her mother and father, when they were married, her father was 36 and her mother was 25. She had her elder sister Margaret, and after 3 years she was born. Now their father immigrates to Holland, and their mother also went with him to Holland in September. While both the sisters, Margaret and she, they remain in their grandfather or grandmother's house in Aachen. And now the Margaret also went to Holland in December, and she followed her in February, and she was present as a gift on the birthday of Margaret. She started her school education in Montessori school. She stayed there until she was 6, and at the age of 6 she was admitted in first primary. Now after 6 years she got in sixth form, that means sixth class. where there was her teacher. She was also headmistress named Miss Cupress, but they were so affectionate with each other that at the end of the year they were in tears as they bid farewell to each other. In summer, her grandma or grandmother fell ill. She had an operation, and that time her birthday celebration also passed with least care. She died in 1942 and she loved her most. She had a deep intimation of a relationship with her grandmother, and in 1942 it was decided that the previous birthday will be compensated, but this time grandma's candle was also lit with along with the others.